Welcome back to Big Purple Couch, and joining us here on the couch we have Jill from Leave the Pack Behind. And in case any of you haven't heard of this club, you probably know what it is. Maybe you've seen these posters around that Simon has a copy of here. So what they're working on right now, you were saying, is trying to get rid of social smoking. Could you kind of explain what that is and explain the poster?
Yeah, our group works primarily to support smokers, and right now we're working on kind of preventing the escalation from social smoking into regular smoking. So a lot of university students will just classify themselves as, oh, I only smoke when I drink.
Only when I'm drunk.
Yeah. Only when I'm drunk, and I don't smoke, yeah. Or like, especially marijuana as well. Like a lot of people say I don't smoke, but they do. So it's just kind of helping them realize that and helping them stop before they become regular smokers.
Cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. I know they stopped selling cigarettes on campus about 2 years ago. Did your club have anything to do with that, or?
Yeah, Leave the Pack Behind did have like an effort into that as well.
Okay.
And as well, Butt Out is really important group on campus.
Oh. What's the difference?
Butt Out's more of like a advocacy against like government, like promoting tobacco companies. Advocacy against tobacco companies. We're kind of like more of a support for a smoker, but we're both for the same cause. Butt Out's actually working on a designated smoking area behind social science building.
Okay.
So we're working with them. So that's just trying to get smokers to kind of congregate in one area and keep them from congregating outside doors and in front of buildings type thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I was also noticing this year especially, people can get free nicotine treatment.
Yeah, this year only, the government has provided, Health Canada has provided free NRT at student health. So you can get free Nicorette gum and free Nicorette patch for the whole year. And it's like, can really increase your chances of quitting smoking, like really increase the positive effects. And yeah, it can really help out.
Speaking of those patches, I've seen a lot of commercials on TV about similar ideas. Do you think any of them actually work? And I mean, what would you recommend, I guess, to someone who is trying to stop smoking?
They definitely can help. There is more success seen with people who quit cold turkey, kind of on their own. It's more of like a
I did it.
Yeah,
I accomplished it.
Alone type thing. But yeah, they definitely help because so Nicorette products have the nicotine substance in them. So that's an addictive component in cigarettes. So it is going to help you with that nicotine addiction. It is going to release the serotonin in your brain. It is going to give you dopamine, what you got from smoking a cigarette.
So it does help out a little bit.
It does definitely help. You've probably seen TVs on like the TV commercials on the inhalers.
Yeah, something like that.
Those aren't offered, but those are really great because they do help with like maintaining the ritual of
the
smoking,
actual habit,
even though you're not actually smoking. So yeah.
Sounds good.
And I know a lot of members of your club are actually previous smokers who are now non-smokers. How many non-smokers or smokers do you actually help convert?
Convert
to the other side.
The dark side.
We have actually 2 members who are on our volunteer team that were past smokers or are actually quitting now. We have one member who is trying to quit right now.
Okay.
And we do help people all the time. I don't know the exact numbers. I think during our contest last year we helped 4 people to quit smoking, like completely.
Wow. And they haven't picked up a cigarette since?
I'm not exactly sure. I know one of them hasn't. They're like entirely. And we are helping people. We do email support, texting support, phone support, anything. We're here for people. We're not anti-smokers.
That's amazing.
Definitely understand what they're going through. So.
And is it kind of hard sometimes to approach a smoker to say, hey, look, I'm from Leave the Pack Behind. You should stop what you're doing. Is that kind of difficult?
Definitely, especially because they're like, I know what you're going to say. I know you think smoking's gross, but they're addicted and it's hard. But we realize there are benefits to smoking, and it's hard to quit. And yeah, it is really hard, but you wouldn't believe how many people come to us and actually ask for help.
Oh, that's
We're
good.
not just ignoring them, they actually come to us, so it's great.
Right. And for people wanting to come to you, you have advertisements around the Spoke, you have all these pamphlets you're showing.
Coasters at the Spoke, just promoting the Only When I'm Drinking campaign. As well, we hand out brochures, pens, lots of free stuff at our booth. It's every Thursday in the UCC from 11:30 to 3:30.
Awesome.
Right. Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on the couch. And guys out there, you've lots of support here at the university to leave the pack behind, so be sure to do that.
Check
we
it
got
out.
our musical performance from Razim still here on the show, so be sure to check that out here on Big Purple Couch.